How to strengthen your relationship with the Archangels. You opened the 22,222 gate and made the moon dance. Gaia has changed her energetic fields. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity OL 5AL 8AA Infinity Infinity B 126,677 Infinity Infinity B 1 TT Infinity. Calendar legend transcribed here. There are many expected and unexpected changes in the calendar currently. We see Luna in a pure number because of the new moon as we expected, but she took along the Lakshmi column and the white witch markers with her, which was very unexpected. More unexpected motions came from the complete shrine, Sphinx rising and Christ consciousness rising sections as well, making this the most movement we have seen in a one day thus far. This also means that Archangel Michael's warning about the timeline jumps are happening way sooner than we expected. It has become evident that our time perception has drastically sped up and thus has time. You can really see the shift that we are about to incur when you put the prior day's date next to the current date. There is no way that we will not feel such drastic movements, and it is a clear indication of a more than modest timeline jump. To complicate things, Gaia is true water dominant and the waters are restless, as we have a very active new moon that has been imbued by the collective efforts of those who are reading this. Date prior, Infinity OL 49L799 Infinity Infinity B 116,666 Infinity Infinity B 1 TT Infinity. Current date, Infinity OL 5AL 8AA Infinity Infinity B 126,677 Infinity Infinity B 1 TT Infinity. The time Archangel Michael indicated is Infinity XXXXXX Infinity Infinity XX 78,998 Infinity Infinity B 1 TT Infinity. Gaia is feeling saucy and has changed her energetic fields without warning, and no one is certain as to what she is doing, but her. That being said, it seems as if she is radiating a self-defense system around the ozone and upper atmospheric layers. There were strange parasitic energies around those areas a few days prior. This may be in response that it is clear that Gaia is making moves, and all we can do is watch her divinity dance as she is finally in control of her own will. This has caused a major internal shift in the plants and animals of this earth. We will help them get their bearings in today's assignments below. The 22,222 gate is open, but only by the will of the collective. Yes, we have a 3D calendar date that coincides with this opening, but make no mistake about it, our collective hearts opened up this gateway. Recently we have discovered that all gateways have an originating organizer. In this specific case, the subconscious human mind would be that organizer. There are many among you who wish to have a more personal relationship with the archangels but are encountering some stumbling blocks. We must keep in mind that communication with the angels is a gradual process which allows the cognizant mind the benefit of not getting too overwhelmed by such overwhelming energy. It would be very shocking to the physical body to see an archangel standing in your living room. Even though it's amazingly wonderful notion, it may shatter your mind's interpretation of reality way too fast. This causes adverse side effects to your mental health, and it is most of the reason that archangels tread lightly on these grounds. As a child, I vividly recall blocking all visions of the higher dimensions, as it was really hard to interpret these things in my pre-adolescent mind. It wasn't until I consciously lifted this ban that these experiences were opened up once again. We can do this on a conscious or subconscious level, so if you are feeling blocked, reaffirm before doing anything. If all permissions are in order, there are some light-hearted games that can speed along this process very efficiently. They can help you develop a working relationship with the archangels, and it helps you develop trust in the physicality of the non-physical. There is a game called Holding Hands, where, during meditation, you hold hands with different archangels and feel the subtle differences between them. Simply hold out your hand and call the angel's name of the hand that you wish to hold, and then keep switching archangels so you can feel the differences between them. I left this out of assignments today because this is something you must do only when you feel inclined to do so. If you are hearing archangels but are not sure who is speaking, there is an easy way to tell. They normally draw your eye to their color. For example, if you are speaking to Michael, he will draw your eye to light blue, the same way Chamuel would pink and Jophiel would yellow. This is done so that you can never get tricked by the other side. Most of humanity's 7.8 billion people do not have enough belief in their ability to work metaphysically as of yet. If that is not the case, and for most light workers it is not, feel free to use your own tools and abilities for assignments. For the others, the tools below will help you bridge the belief gap, as your belief in the said being would come into play as well. The following tools will only be available until the mark of the next Archangelic Day, next day's official post, if you are catching this on a later date. You can use the current daily tools for previous assignments. Envision yourself using said tools with a pure heart and intentions. A warning to all who try to yield unworthy, these things have their own will. Please make a mental note of what you wish to equip. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm, it will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you. Active, passive, and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The violet flame team has shifted but remains in the balance of 3. The violet flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Orion, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Sablor, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Bathkol, Archangel Af, Archangel Adonai, Archangel Agla, Archangel Gzrael, Archangel Adnashil, Archangel Vaniel, Archangel Azil, Archangel Tatrazil, Archangel Ashma, Archangel Abraxos, Archangel Abastashon, Archangel Galazur, and Archangel Zadkiel. Active long and short range. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. There is no level of consciousness that can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology, as it can override any circuitry. Active long range, passive, active, and aggressive short range. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field, and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive, long or short range, anything in your jurisdiction. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way. Just equip and go about your day. Active. Archangel Nai's Wand of Truth will provide tests for various reasons. If no reason is set, it will test for intention and willingness to harm. Active, passive, and aggressive. Archangel Pengius Omaha is a great sword of reveal, as it acts very aggressively upon your behalf. It will also go out of its way to clear lower timelines and make all situations go in a more positive direction. Passive short range. Archangel Rigbiel's divine teleport moves you to a safer timeline if danger ever arises. You may get disoriented if you shift, but it is guaranteed to be a better timeline than what you were about to experience. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Please keep using this tool daily. We are starting to remove the energy blockages surrounding abundance. If you need help using the below tools, envision gold bars using Archangel Ariel's wand and set it on fire using Archangel Nasaragiel's and Archangel Israfil's swords. I say envision gold because Gaia controls gold and cash money. Well, ya know that story. Also, the Galactic Federation trades in gold, and manifesting in this method also aligns with their currency methods and any divinity-based currency system. Active. Archangel Ariel's wand of comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive, and passive, long and short range. Archangel Israfil's flaming sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive, and passive, long and short range. Archangel Nasaragil's flaming sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also has the ability to remove any and all obstacles that are in the way of something that you wish to manifest. Please note the next three tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive, short range. Archangel Kalezi's radiant rays of health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive, short and long range. Archangel Theliel's radiant compassion sends heartfelt love to all in within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Assignments. 1. The centrifuge of organized darkness is the grid that is in the underbelly of New York City. It is a complex and sinister design that links all other energetic hubs to this altar stone. Organized darkness has placed a wire above Manhattan that creates a temple out of the entire island. To the people who are aware of this wire but not the dark purpose behind it, the wire is supposed to provide a way for religious Jewish people to break the rules they normally follow while in Manhattan, which should have sent them red flags but somehow did not. I must be clear that most people who follow the religion have absolutely no idea that this wire has nothing to do with Judaism whatsoever. If you have ever seen a fog overtake a city, then you have a perfect visual for what we wish to do in this assignment. We will start by cleansing the island with the violet flame, and then immediately cover it with a bright white fog. 2. Hong Kong can use a bright white fog for different reasons than New York, but it's still the same sentiment. The people of Hong Kong have been oppressed for far too long, and since they have quarantined the city, the fire of hope is flickering at its best. This is why it is so important to tell our worldwide family of the power of our innate human abilities. Implement the bright white fog in Hong Kong, followed by green, pink, and white plasma. The people of the world need a miracle, let's send them one. 3. As mentioned before, we are seeing confusion from within the animal kingdom. The best way to combat this is by resetting the location markers of Earth extremely often. If we had a non-manipulated sky, that would be easy, but we do not, so if you have a clear sky, it is your duty to stargaze or sun watch as much as possible. This will help the animals find their way through our inner electrical connection. As we are nature's keepers, the rest of nature finds their way through our cognition.